Should you study Cert Foreign Fitness online or face-to-face? This is one of the biggest questions that I get asked. Let's talk about it right now. Let's go! So first of all, we need to understand the differences between an online course and a face-to-face course. So different people would fit into different categories. And guys, I'm not gonna talk here about if you work full-time, if you want to study on your own pace. I'm not gonna talk about the technicalities of your life. What I'm going to talk about here is your personal experience in the fitness industry and with training. Because as I am a teacher of Cert Foreign Fitness, and as I do work in the online space as well as in the face-to-face space, my role and my duty is to try to create the best possible personal trainers in the industry. So it's not about your lifestyle that you are currently having and which course would fit better in your life. In my opinion, is which course would fit better for you to be the best professional you can be. Because ultimately, if you are someone who needs more face-to-face interaction, but you go to the online world, the chances that you are gonna give up on your career because you didn't have enough support to be the best possible trainer that you can be is very high. So you are very likely to be a personal trainer dropout, or which means you're not gonna follow on this industry that you may be passionate and may have a lot of potential, but have chosen an online course instead of a face-to-face course, and therefore you didn't learn some basics that you should know when you start training people. So who should do an online course? Very few people should do an online course, and I understand that online courses, they are more cost effective, they are on your own pace. I understand that people sometimes have to work, so they have to study outside of those hours, etc. However, the person who would benefit from an online fitness course would be someone who has quite a lot of experience in certain sport and who somehow have done some training and some coaching on top of that as well, which means someone who is pretty experienced within the fitness environment, with the sports environment. If you have been a professional athlete of something, if you have been let's say you are someone who have run a few marathons, you are an experienced cyclist, you are weightlifters do really well, they know a lot of the basics of how to start training someone or how to coach someone. So these people are people who they have a lot of knowledge already, so they just need to plug into an online fitness qualification so they learn how to coach others with the same skills. So those people are the ones who would benefit quite a lot from an online fitness course. They basically have experience and they can plug in the experience with the technicalities of being a personal trainer, and this is very learnable in the online space. However, if you are someone who is normally young, you just finished high school, or you don't have a lot of experience with training, maybe you have been through a big weight loss journey and you want to help others as well, but training is something new. When I say new, it's like you've been training for 2 or 3 years. This is very new in terms of training. You haven't been training for so long if you have been training for 2 to 3 years, okay? In this case, you need to have great interactions with teachers. Why? Because sometimes when you see things that you think you're doing well, you're actually not doing well, and the teacher will point out how to fix a lot of different things. You get to experience different types of training as well, a lot of different methodologies in the class. I give you an example. This group that I'm teaching, they are pretty good, they are interested, however they have never experienced tempo training, which means they are used to maybe sets of 10, sets of 15 and sets of 20 or whatever the case is, but they don't know what a tempo of 4010 is, and they don't know that one repetition can last 5 or 6 seconds depending on what you want. So essentially they never train that way. So we spend an entire morning inside the gym experience different exercises with different tempos, so they understand that sometimes you give a set of 10 repetitions to someone and that can last 15 seconds, but doing tempo training, those same 10 repetitions will last 45 seconds or something along those lines. And these kind of things, those are technicalities that you can just experience on the face-to-face environment. Also, we are there every single day pointing out things that students do wrong, and providing different ways of coaching someone and fixing techniques for someone. Moreover, you get extra knowledge when you are face to face. I'll give you an example. As I'm studying exercise physiology, one of the lectures that I do for older population, a lot of times is based on the content that I see at university. So I filter that content and I deliver in a way that personal trainers will understand. So that kind of knowledge you would never get in the online space. Another difference from an online course and a face-to-face course is that if you are studying online and you have to submit a video training someone one-on-one, you need help from a lot of different people, and then the teacher finds out that your warm-up wasn't correct, maybe you missed the technique of a couple of exercises, and you didn't complete the session within the time. Then what happens is you submit that video, and then the teacher has to go there and type full feedback for you, send you the feedback, you receive that feedback, you have a look, and then have to film another video and upload again. Whereas if you are face to face and the teacher is watching, the teacher can intervene at that time and go like, okay, look, this is how you run the warm up instead of that. Can you fix that now? And then you fix on the spot and then you move on. And then if the student is training someone in delivering a technique that's not quite correct, the teacher can go there and fix on the spot. So the student learns as it's in there. And then they don't have to repeat deliveries over and over again. So sometimes you think you're saving time in the online space, however in the face-to-face space you are actually much more effective with your learning and improving your skills as well. And if you think further, sometimes spending 6 months or even 1 year studying face-to-face is 1 year out of your entire life, out of a career that you might work for 20-30 years. So it's actually a very good choice to get the best possible training, so when you get out in the market you are ready and you are confident that you can perform. So I hope with this video I could clarify a little bit what are the differences between online fitness courses and face-to-face fitness courses, and now it's up to you to decide what's best for you. If you like the video or if you have any questions, just put on the comments below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.